Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Peterson here. Welcome to your math lesson for the day. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. Today we're going to continue working on Unit 13, number bonds. The supplies you're going to need for our assignment today are your math textbook, a pencil, and any colored crayon. Mrs. P picked this kind of pinky red. For our extra activities today, what you're going to need is a piece of paper, some sticky notes, or another little piece of paper, 10 small objects. I also have a Sharpie for my drawing, but you can just use your pencils. All right, let's get started. I'm just gonna push my extra things over here. And let's begin by turning to page 37. Pause the video and turn to page 37. Awesome. So last day we started talking about number bonds. Today what we're going to do is we're going to actually look at a number bond. But let's begin by looking at these animals. On this picture we have some lions. Can you help me count how many lions we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 lions in each of these groups. Now what we're going to do, boys and girls, is we are going to look at some different ways to make 5 by looking at these lines. So one way that they've done it, they've written it 2 ways here. Both of these groups of lions have 5. Here they showed you that they have 5 by putting 2 blocks and 3 blocks, showing that those together equal 5. And here they wrote the numbers for you. 2 and 3 equals 5. So now what you're going to do, boys and girls, is you're going to draw your own number bond. So Mrs. P has done this job already. On my piece of paper, I drew 2 circles at the top, a circle at the bottom, and then 2 lines to connect them. Can you take your pencil or your crayon and a marker and make one of these number bonds on a piece of paper? We're going to be using this for the rest of this unit. So you can choose to either use this one again or make a new one each day. It's up to you. I also have sticky notes, you'll see, because with my sticky notes, that way I can write the numbers and put them in my number bond, and I don't have to wreck this template that I just made. Go ahead and draw yourself a number bond and then unpause the video. Okay, so we should all have our own number bonds now. What we're going to do is begin by looking at the number 5. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take one of my sticky notes and I'm going to put it in the bottom here. And then I'm going to take my marker, because I have a marker. If you have a pencil, just use your pencil. And I'm going to write the number 5. Now, I don't remember if I said in the beginning of this video to grab 10 small objects. So Mrs. Peterson has grabbed 10 pom-poms. You can grab anything, any 10 things. Now this as well, we are going to be using for the rest of this math unit. So you can pick 10 things now and then use them for the other pages on the other days of math that we need these for as well. So if you grab 10 now, you'll have all the things you'll need for the rest of the week. So Mrs. P grabbed 10 pom-poms, but you could grab anything like 10 beans, 10 beads, 10 little cars, whatever you want. Pause the video, make sure you have 10 small things. Okay, so now everyone should have 10 small things. So in my number bonds, I have written the number 5. So what we're going to do is count out 5 pom-poms or whatever small things you have, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I have 5 small things. What we're going to do now, boys and girls, is we're going to look at some different ways that we can split these pom-poms up to make 5. So one way, I grabbed 2 blue, so I'm going to put 2 blue on this side and 3 on this side. we just found out that 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3 make 5. 2 and 3 make 5. Let's think of a different way to make 5. So I'm going to take these off. Maybe I'll just put 1 in here and all the rest in here. Let's see how many that is. So 1 pom-pom and 1, 2, 3, 4 pom-poms also make 5. 1 and 4 make 5. Pretty cool, hey? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these off, put them back in my bowl, move my template, and let's look at the next page. Just turn the page. Now let's see if we can do this with the chickens. It says count, right? The numbers. So what we need to do first is we need to count to see how many chickens we have. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 chickens. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my template again. And it's a good thing that I didn't write in here. I wrote on a sticky note because now I can just take my 5 away, grab a new sticky note, put it in the middle, and write 7. Can you do that job for me, boys and girls? Can you please take off the 5 of your template? If you wrote it with a pencil, you could probably just erase it. And then write 7, because we're going to try to find different ways to make 7. Okay, so now I need to count out 7 pom-poms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I have 7 pom-poms. Now, let's look at some different ways that we can make the number 7. I'm just going to take this little bunch and put it here. And then take this little bunch and put it here. All right, let's see how many that is. 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 in here. Let's see how many's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just found out that 3 and 4 make 7. Let's see if we can think of a different way. Take our pom-poms away and let's split them up a different way. Maybe I'll put 2 on this side and all the rest on this side. All right, let's see how many that is, boys and girls. So I have 1, 2 on this side, and on this side, let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 and 5 also make 7. Let's see if we can think of one more way. Take these away. I'm going to try putting just 1 on this side and all the rest of my pom-poms on this side. All right, let's see how many that is. So 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1 and 6 also make 7. All right, let's move over here to our page now. So what we need to do is we need to write 2 different ways that we can make 7. We need to start off by writing the numbers in the bottom. So let's write 7 in the bottom of both of these. 7, 7. Okay. Now let's think of 2 different ways that we can make 7 that we were doing on the other page. Well, we still have 1 here. Let's write the one we have here. 1 and 6. 1 and 6 make 7. What's another way that we made 7, boys and girls? So another way we made 7 was 2 and 5. Now there's a few different ways you can make 7, so you can go ahead and you can try to do that one on your own. If you want to write one of the other ones that we wrote, like 3 and 4 make 7, that is fine. Those answers are also correct. Then I want you to try this bottom one on your own with the ducks. Now, what I need you to do, remember, is you're going to, now I already have 5 on my sticky note. Put it here. Take 5 pom-poms. And you're going to break them up to see different ways you can make 5. Don't forget to write 5 in the bottom of both of these circles. And then can you think of 2 different ways that you can make 5 with these ducks? Once you're done, you can turn the page. Don't forget to pause your video. Okay, I hope you're able to find some ways to make 5. Let's move on to page 39. Now on this page, what they did, boys and girls, if they have used, instead of using a number bond, they used some snap cubes. So what we're going to do is we're going to write the numbers so we can figure out different ways to make this number. Now all of these snap cubes are the same. It's all the same number, but they just changed it to be different ways to make each of this numbers. So first we need to figure out how much snap cubes there are. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at the end here, I'm just going to put 6. So I remember that it's 6. You can actually go ahead and do that for all of them. Feel free to pause the video if you need to write the number 6 at the end of the row of each of these snap cubes. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the different colors to see the different ways we can make 6. Let's start the first one. How many yellows is there, boys and girls? 1. So I'm going to put a 1 above the yellow snap cube. Then let's look how many blues there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just kind of over here, I'm going to put a 5. Okay, let's look at the next row. How many yellows are there? 1, 2. So just kind of in this space right here, let's make a 2. Then here, let's count how many blues there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, a 4. All right, how many yellows are on this one? 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's write a 3. Let's come on to me blues. 1, 2, 3. There's also 3. Okay, next row. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. 1, 2. 2 blue. And the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow. And 1 blue. Feel free to pause the video if we need to catch up. Once you're done, let's move on to the other page. But let's remember all these cool ways to make 6. We're going to need that. So now that we figured out all the different ways we can make 6, we're going to try doing it on this page. This is the page you're going to need your crayon for. Now, I just got 1 crayon because we can leave some white and some the color. So it says, color the blocks to show different ways to make 6. If you would like to grab a different color, you can also do that. So you can have 2 colors. So here we have 6 blocks. What Mrs. P is going to do is I'm going to take my crayon and I'm just going to color some of them. So I'm going to color 2. And then what I've noticed I can do is I can write how many I colored, 1, 2, and write that in the number bond. And then how many I didn't color can go in the other circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 4 make 6. Okay, I'm gonna try a different one and then I'm gonna let you do the last 2 on your own. I'm gonna take my crayon and I'm gonna color 3. Half of them. All right, let's see how many that is. 1, 2, 3. 3. Then I'm gonna count how many I didn't color. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's also 3. 3 and 3 make 6. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to please try to do 2 more different ways to make 6. So Mrs. Peterson just showed you 2 ways to make 6. Can you show me 2 different ways to make 6? If you need help, you can turn the page back to the page that we just did and see the different ways that we were able to split 6 up to make 6. When you're all done, I want you to try using your number bond sheet to make 6 as well. So take your sticky note off, put it back on, write the number 6, and make sure you have 6 items. Then you can go ahead and try also making some different ways to make 6 with your pom-poms. I hope you have a great day. See you tomorrow for math.